We're going full meta here.
Oh shit!
You filming me, editing myself.
Working in unlicensed Premiere Pro. I can't believe it.
It's fully licensed. What are you on about? Whoa! None of this. Fully licensed. Thank you very much.
You're even wearing the same. Ooh, that would have been weird.
Different t-shirt.
Yeah.
Different t-shirt. We're not in severance.
Iconic orange jacket.
Yes. Yeah. If you wouldn't mind.
This is the weird bit about committing to doing a YouTube channel is that we have to edit
I know
it
we're going for
and
like that.
watch ourselves. And it's just weird.
I don't
I'm
have
sure
any
we'll get used to
critiques.
it.
Still got the same thing. I mean, my only critique.
But yeah, trying to decide what to keep, what to get rid of, and
I still think
if anything is at all interesting.
Well, we've got it on this one. I've got Sheffield, England on this.
Note down the times of the bits we really want to keep. Do we need to note, and then the rest is fair game for cutting?
Yeah, that's probably going to be the easiest way of doing it.
Or should we just write down the bits to get rid of? I don't know what to do.
Keep, because there's going to be more to keep.
Well,
less to keep than there is to take out.
Yeah.
That's what we found.
So fair, yeah, right.
The current edit of the first one's about 12 minutes. So
yeah,
we've found that there's a lot of waffle.
Especially when we talk about online consumers looking at it for the first time. Amazon website. Yeah.
I never realised I had a double chin until watching these videos, and now I feel like throwing myself off a cliff.
I don't even remember any of this. I think I just blocked it out of my mind. I actually don't remember having that conversation.
When the camera's out, you have an out of body experience.
Yeah.
So it's not in there.
Jax goes into shock.
They've offered what they call their cost price at $395.
Hearing it for the first time, just like you said.
Okay, I now remember having this conversation because it was a time limited thing.
Yeah.
But I don't remember speaking to you
I'm
about
watching
this.
it, like I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah. Wonder if this is how Tom Cruise feels about all the Mission Impossible.
Yeah. It's like, did I jump out of that plane?
Yeah.
And just start it here.
Yeah. I think so.
Doesn't need to be. Not everything has to have an exact start. If the start's shaky like that. So let's see. Hopefully we settle in and. Tragedy. The way to you. Is that right? The way to used to be.
I don't know.
I'm mixing up accurately. I do this sometimes.
When?
Just at this particular moment, Bailey's doing it, and I'm having a coffee. Quite often, it can be the other way around. Just not today.
That's Larry's face as a warrant out for the room.
Yeah.
That's it.
Derek has been part of the Dapper Dan team for 10 years, for as long as we have, basically. Since day one, eh?
Since day one.
Yeah, I mean, officially, he works for UPS. But we all know he works for Dapper Dan. So.
On the side.
And amazingly, he's not aged a day at all in that time.
You're still in short pants though, aren't you, James?
Keeping it real.
Jacob, are you following me?
That one! I'll come back for it. I've got it. Well, alright, consider Consider my wrist slapped. I'll make sure I do it properly from now on. You can go in one of Bailey's boxes.
I don't think we have a box big enough.
I've got all Bailey's boxes. We haven't left any Bailey's boxes behind, have we? Sure.
Pretty sure.
You're not going to come running around like there, like a gazelle, like you have done in the past.
It's too hot for that.
Cheers, lads. Thank you.
Cheers, Derek.
See you, Derek. Cheers.
See ya.
Bailey's boxes.
I'm handing my notice in.
Jacob, come here. If I could just copy and paste this line into every cold email, because it saved me about half my day.
It's going to me.
You'll know now if you ever get that email.
That's it, it's game over.
Paste.
Jackson swung the axe. Did I tell you about the robin?
No.
Monday morning, was it?
Monday morning.
Monday morning,
Yeah,
they,
first thing Monday morning.
Oh, you told me about
Bailey and Danny had to chase out a robin redbreast.
Yeah, that sounded way more dramatic than it was.
8:30 in the morning, Bailey.
Just bashed its head on the window and left.
Well, it's good that he's going. Like, we should probably.
Infinite content glitch. Just continue filming.
Infinite content glitch.
Yeah. Filming the filming of the filming.
That's what we need.
Yeah. Do you like to
So-
take the blue pill or the red pill?
I thought you just hit the griddy, I didn't realise what you did. I thought you went like that.
I'm not gonna. No, no, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Not Monday through Friday.
I'm dressed like Adam Sandler.
It's waiting for them to play Gangnam Style. Take one.
You can cut that. Right, so thought we'd have a sit down and talk about how to start a brand, essentially. I know from my experience, starting the brand wasn't what I was trying to do. I was a barber working in my shops, and I just thought it'd be cool to have my own stuff. I was selling a lot of American Crew, fibre, just basically that's all we sold. And going back 25 years or however long it was, that was all you needed. Every haircut was messy, short, messy texture. I just thought it'd be great to have my own stuff, so I started working on it, and I hadn't really thought too far ahead about what I was going to do with it. I just wanted to get my own stuff right, so that the customers in my shops were happy with it and would start buying my stuff. First thing I've written down is passion. If you're starting a brand, it really needs to be something you A, know about, and B, care about. So with me it was, I'd just opened my first shop in barbering. I was 19 years old, and I just loved it. I loved everything about it. I loved everything about the products, and I really cared about the difference between the good products and the bad products. Like I said, I just thought it'd be cool to do my own stuff. So I had that passion there, and I had that attention to detail. It was just baked in. I wasn't thinking about brand names. I wasn't thinking about where I was going to sell it. I was just focusing on the quality, and that came from the passion and the care that I had about what I was doing. So next up, I've got USP. It's a funny one, USP. A lot of the time, it's not going to be that unique. You can be building on something that exists, so you can find a product and think, I can do that better. But I wouldn't get too hung up on trying to make claims about your product. For example, you might want to, if you wanted to claim it cured baldness or something, the chances are it doesn't. From our perspective, I'd made a really good hair product with our first product, which was the matte paste. Going back to the first point about passion, I'd really put the effort in on the first product to then step back and look at how to add other products to the range. USP is important, but don't get hung up on having to shout about your product doing something amazing that nobody else does. Just be confident in the quality that you're offering. Next up, I've written down background. You want to be careful that you know what you're talking about. So for example, I was a hairdresser, I was a barber, I had barbershops, I had customers. So it was a natural progression to start developing products, and I had customers to test it on. It was easy for me to get something and go, is this the one? See what people think, what do I think? Test it on different people's hair, because I had the background to back it up. I was a hairdresser. I brought out a product for hairdressers. Bit of a boring one now. I've written down capital. Not much to say on this. There's two ways to start a brand. You can either throw a load of money at it, which I've seen in our industry. I've seen it fail for quite a few people who've come in big with a load of money and they just appear at a trade show and you can tell there's a lot of money behind it, and 2 years, 3 years later they're nowhere. Or I often think, like what I did, I didn't start with a load of money. Use social media and build it up slowly. Me and my brother, we were walking the streets in London, in Leeds, in Manchester, walking into barber shops, trying to sell one by one, get a new barber shop, get another barber shop. You really have to put the legwork in. But essentially, if you've got capital to spend, fantastic. Don't blow it all on a load of marketing that's going to last 3 months, because it takes a lot longer than that to seed a brand. And things probably aren't going to happen overnight. I think one of the good things that's changed when it comes to running a brand at the moment and marketing a brand, I like the fact that you can't just buy success anymore. 20 years ago, you could just throw money at it and you've got the biggest brand. People see through that now. The way social media has gone, you need to have some skin in the game. You need to know what you're talking about, and it all plays into it. Good customer service, great products, passion, believing in what you're actually offering people. Brings me on to the next one on my list is social media, which is one of Jacques' many roles here. But Jacques joined us as a marketing manager, so social media is very much within his remit. And would you say, Jacques, you say social media has changed even whilst you've been here?
Yeah, I mean, for sure. I mean, I joined Dapper Dan post-COVID, and social media was like one thing, social media was aesthetic, it was all about kind of clean photography. It was just coming out of what I'd call the millennial core of the early 2010s into what it is now. And TikTok was just starting to become a thing. Back then, TikTok was a platform that people knew about a little bit, but now it's like no one hasn't heard of TikTok.
As a brand, me and Jack talk about this all the time. Social media is your friend because essentially it allows you to market your brand immediately for free. No one's going to stop you. You can talk about your brand online till you're blue in the face, and it's free. And social media, it makes the world a very small place. So I think the first commercial account we won was in America. So the moment you're online, you can effectively get inquiries from anywhere in the world. So social media is fantastic. It is different now, though. It is a lot harder to just put yourself out there and expect people to go, oh, that looks fantastic, I want to buy it, because there's so much out there. You have to diversify. One of the reasons we're doing a YouTube channel now is to show people a little bit about what goes on behind the scenes, because purely talking about how amazing we are and how good our products are, does get lost a little bit now in all the social media white noise. Next on my little list is I've written, don't run before you can walk. If you try and move too fast, you're going to get lost with everything. If you're actually making sales, you need to let the brand breathe and work out what it is and what it's going to become. There's nothing wrong with allowing a bit of time to pass, take it slowly and work out where your brand is going to sit. It might take 6 months or so, or a year or 2 years before you really know what your position in the market is. So yeah, don't be impatient. Next up, customer is king. Quite a cliche, but obviously it's true. Without customers, you haven't got a brand, you haven't got anything. You cannot underestimate how important it is to listen to your customers. You can't bury your head in the sand. Even if you don't get it right first time or every time, your customer base will keep you honest. Last of all, I've written down agencies. So it's quite important, this. There's lots of third-party marketing agencies out there. It's not that they're bad. It doesn't work if you care. If you've got passion and you care about your brand, you care about your market position, I care about every review we get. I hate it. If we get a bad review, whether it's just on Amazon or a comment on a social media video, I'll hate it. But, I would rather be in the trenches doing the marketing and being responsible for my brand than just palming it off to an agency who are just going to, from our perspective, put up pictures of David Beckham and say, check out David's new look and then link it to one of your Dapper Dan products, which is crap. An agency is never going to care about your brand the way you do, so I'd steer clear of them. That's my advice. I'm sure there's lots of good agencies out there. From my point of view, that's the fun part. Talking to people, coming up with ideas, coming up with funny videos or entertaining videos or exciting content, you know. Some of it will flop. You'll do a video you loved and no one cares. But you have to be right there, doing it yourself, and you know, overall, the response will be positive if people can see that what you're offering and your company and what you stand for comes from a real place where you know what you're talking about and you care about your products. So yeah, if you have any more questions, you can, you know, leave them in the comments. We'll answer them. We'll try and reply to everyone.